Everyone, my name is Ferdlands. Welcome to my channel. This is my second upload on YouTube. You're watching my gameplay that I've captured through my PS4, so I do apologize for the quality. But I just always been wanting to upload some videos on YouTube, see how they go, and obviously at the same time, the whole idea behind my videos would be that I would discuss some gaming news, my thoughts and views on games, and basically share them with you all and see what you think about it. So before the start of the video, please like, share, subscribe, leave comments, suggestions, anything at all that you find interesting or you guys might like for me to contribute on, give my thoughts on, anything at all, and we'll get this video started. So I wanted to put my 2 cents onto a particular topic that I've been wanting to talk about on a public platform for quite some time, and that is The Last of Us Part 2. I know it's a controversial game, and at the same time it's been quite some time that it's been out, but I still wanted to share my opinion as to what I thought about the game. First of all, I played the game on my PlayStation 4. I did buy the game, and even before buying it I did hear about the rumors and the leaks. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I read about the leaks and kind of did spoil the game for me, but I was such a huge fan of the first game that I still wanted to give this game a chance. There was no way that personally that I would play The Last of Us Part 1 or the original game on PS3 and not this game a chance, simply because of how much I loved the first one. And I absolutely adored the first one. I think the story was spot on. I think it was fantastic. I think the game absolutely deserved all the praise that it got, and it's just, there was no way that I was gonna go without at least having a chance of playing the second game myself. Thoughts on the second game. I played the game. Have to be honest, I did lose interest after a couple of hours, simply when a certain character passed away in a very tragic accident, I guess. I mean, I don't want to go into spoiler territory. I know that the game's been out for quite some time, but there's still people out there who haven't watched the game. So I'll just don't want to ruin the experience for anyone who might still want to play the game and experience it for themselves, basically. But you know what? Started playing the game, couple of hours down the road, saw what happened, was not happy. Still decided to give the game a couple of more hours, which I did. I think I've played about, I want to say 6 hours into the game. I completely lost interest. I personally, the attachment that I've had with Joel and Ellie from the first game, I just couldn't get past the fact what happened to Joel, and it's really stuck with me. It's not that I didn't expect that this is a brutal world, and this isn't the way it should have happened. To an extent, I just feel like they could have done it better, right? I understand. Now, yet again, spoiler alert, if you have not played the game and do not want it spoiled, please click away from this video. Okay, so I did not like how they handled the whole thing with Joel passing. I loved the character. I understand that they wanted for his life to come to an end. It's just, I feel like they could have done it in a much better, much more deserved way. Like I mean, to an extent, I wanted him to have a sort of a hero's ending, like an actual father's ending. A man who has lost one child already at the beginning of this, you know, problematic, apocalyptic, pandemic sort of a thing, and found a surrogate daughter, someone he cared for, he loved, he would give his life for, and decided that her life was worth more at the end of the first game than what the doctors at that hospital, the Firefly Hospital, had actually thought that she was worth, and he didn't think she was worth sacrificing. I feel like seeing the first story through his eyes, he deserved a better end. Like, I, as a viewer, as someone who played the first game without any impressions from the developers, apart from knowing that Naughty Dog is an amazing developer, is a fantastic team of people who created the Uncharted series, I wanted a better story out of them for the second one. I really did not think. Look, I understand creative freedom, Neil Druckmann's point of view of how he wanted to share the story, and I get it. Honestly, I do. I appreciate that he's taken bold steps here, and I know he's not the only one. There's a whole team of people. It's just, it doesn't seem genuine to the character that he's created, that he himself created, this story, this idea that he himself gave birth to was so successful in the first game. The fact that he would do this to his own character, it's like, it's unbelievable. It's truly like, I know how people say that, oh, you know, they've tried to do the same thing as Game of Thrones. I'm not sure. I know that I don't like it, right? It's just, I know I do not like what they did. He deserved, like, Joel deserved a hero's end. Like, he deserved at least an amicable end, right? And then, as a player who's watching the game through Ellie's eyes, a surrogate daughter, a daughter figure, she at least needed time, along with the players who are basically Ellie's eyes and ears and controlling her, needed time to assimilate the death. Like, it couldn't be like a simple cutscene. Like, we needed to, I don't know. It just, you know, it just doesn't feel right. So, you know what, I'm gonna create a second part of this video as well, and I'm gonna share my thoughts as a player who played the first game, who loved the first game, what I thought the story would be. And I guess that's my own fault. Like, you know, as a player, as a fan, I created this whole fan fiction story in my head of what the second game would be, and where it would go. And I can still weave in the current story, the actual game that came out, and show what that basically turned out to being. Final thoughts on the game. I haven't put more than 6 or so hours in it. Kinda lost interest. Did not want to play as a second character who shall remain unnamed, I guess. Just because I didn't feel any connection. I understand they wanted to introduce a new character and wanted me to feel what that character felt and what they went through and everything, but I don't care. I kinda agree. But that'll be a video for the second time. I will create a part 2 of my thoughts and opinions on The Last of Us Part 2. So for now, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments, suggestions, any feedback that you have in the comment section below, and also highlight any topics that you guys would want me to cover and focus on. I would definitely love to hear your thoughts on that, and we'll see you next time. Take care, and goodbye.